Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Day Huggy. This is Justin, and thanks for joining today. Happy Sunday if you're watching this when it goes live. If you're not watching it, hope you're having a good day nonetheless. If you're new here, welcome. We're glad you're here. Been waiting for you. And if you're coming back for more, appreciate you massively. So we're going to keep on with the distance battle theme right now while I figure out what we're going to do with country battles. So we hop right in here. Excuse me while I clean the old frames. And looks like we got enough to go forward in distance. I have noticed that the country playlist typically has a full slate, and sometimes distance does not fill up completely. Looks like we have a decent group here. Let's see what we have. Got some palm trees there. Oh, map immediately pulls out. That red top. Oh, here's a van. This should probably help us. It is New Zealand. What do we think? Do we think it's a suburb of Auckland? I'm not sure. Or are we close to the coast here? Feels like we're close to the coast and possibly farther south. So I'm going to go in a suburb of Christchurch here. Not by the airport, maybe closer over here to the and we don't hop up very far, so I assume some people have gone Auckland, and we may have to do that there. Unfortunately, we'll have to and we hop way up to the top, so it was Auckland all along. We were 4 miles away with that second guess, which feels pretty good there. Everybody was in and around Auckland. I went the south side of Auckland, and so there we are. I knew it did appear as though we were on the water. Let's see, we're in Cambodia here. I see a reference to Angkor, which I believe is up along the border of Cambodia and Thailand. I'm going to go over here. And we hop way up to the front. It's not showing it on the map, but from what I remember, Angkor Wat is sometimes in contention between Thailand and Cambodia. If you ask them, some people say no, it's Thai. So I think generally it's considered Cambodian. But someone is 6 miles closer than us, but the next one is 100 miles away. We appear to be in relative safety, and we were 55 miles away. So that reference to Angkor wasn't necessarily 100% true, but we make it through. We make it through. Got the no parking sign. Some English. Interesting. Is this Indonesia? It said Surinamish Indonesian food. I'm not sure what that could be. A lot of English. Well, I'm actually not feeling very good here about this. I'm gonna have to drop a couple. Let's go in Java here, see what happens. It barely shoots us up. We're 2,000 miles away, and we were actually in Surrey. Well, it appears as though we were in Curacao. Wow. Interesting. My very next guess. That's where I was trying to get over. I should have done it quicker. Was going to be Suriname area, which would have probably, yeah, it definitely would have. I was going to go over here. It definitely would have put me in. Someone went Canada there and got, wow. So the Indonesian guess, not very good. We're going to hop back into another one real quick. a little bit unfortunate because I was actually feeling pretty good about that. I had a few guesses in the pocket. I should have guessed quicker and then laid a few out there. I feel like that's a pretty decent strategy that I've seen. I think that is the meta. So what we have here, right side of the road here with some military looking vehicles. Novaki Oborovsky. That's interesting. Wonder how we. Bulgaria doesn't seem like the best bet. It feels more like Poland. I'm gonna go up here on the border, and someone is 600 miles ahead of me, so it is probably farther south and possibly in Ukraine. Hopefully we don't get completely bumped here because we're dropping pretty quick. And it was outside of Zagreb, Croatia. So if I'd gone Bulgaria, it would have been closer, but probably wouldn't have mattered nonetheless. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's see what this sign says here. Internetas Lapes. That's not the best word to go off of, but I'm gonna go outside of Bucharest. It jumps us up. We are 39 miles. Let's see if there's a Lapes around here. Not seeing one. And we are in we are in Lithuania, but we get away with one, and we get a guest back, so that's all right. Let's see, what do we have here? This looks pretty interesting. Possibly something Buddhist here up in the mountains. Possibly, maybe not though. Interesting. Let's see if we can get some writing here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in that area of the world there. I'm gonna go Bhutan on a mountain road outside of Thimphu. We go way up to the top, 7.3 miles ahead of somebody else, which means if they went for the big town, it's probably over here a little bit. We get bumped off by 5 miles. So there's probably going to be a few people that know Bhutan and maybe the rest don't. I am assuming it's in Bhutan. I think it's a safe bet. And we remain second. We were 24 miles away, and that's not bad right there. Check that out. Somebody went south, I went east, and that's not a bad 24-mile Bhutan guess right there based off of a statue. Here we got Tokyo, Rada Street. Actually, it is not Tokyo. It's a reference to Tokyo. Rada Street. This is interesting. No parking. We deliver. Rada Street. Looks like it might be. See if we can get over here and see what we got. La Rosa Access Road. You know what? I am gonna go. Manila, and quite downtown as well. There we go. Where does that shoot us? 83 yards ahead of the next person. So they probably, let's see if we can find Rada Street here. Not that we necessarily need to. España Boulevard. Didn't need to. We were 3.4 miles away. I'm feeling pretty good about that right there. 24 miles in Bhutan, 3 miles away in the Philippines, based off of a couple clues, and we're in. Looks like a nice little suburb of the Netherlands here. So I guess the question would be, we don't have to necessarily nail it right off the bat, but the question would be how far south, how far north here. We do have a canal. It's looking fairly flat. Could be water out there. I am going to go up towards the Groningen area, and it's 27 miles behind Mario Lasagna. I am going to prepare the second drop for over here just in case we start to fall, and we do start to fall. And I am going to drop it here. It didn't help, so maybe farther down. 1 second. It's not going to let me guess. That's so unfortunate. It was in that northern area right there. So I was basically spot on, but my second guess didn't help at all. My first guess was probably, well, it's about equal. No, my second guess was a little bit better, but didn't play my guesses right. I had 7 spare guesses, trying to save them towards the end. That was that's unfortunate. I mean, we knew the country there. We are gonna we're not gonna wait for that list to load up. Let's go down in the bronze region, see what happens here. You know, that's the life of the Geoguessr, right? You know, you get 24 miles in Bhutan, 3.4 miles in Manila, the Philippines, and then you get the country right, and you're 45 miles away or whatever it was, and everybody's closer. So here we go again. Skola. Have a quick look around. The kids running across the street. I'm going south of Budapest here, and we shoot up. We're 193 miles away or ahead of everybody else. And the reason I went south of Budapest is because it could easily, I feel like it could possibly be Romania. And I'm just sort of hedging my bets between these two places. It seems to have worked out pretty well so far, which means we may have ourselves a decent guess. 135 miles away, and my theory did work out. It was northwest Romania. And so by going southeast Budapest, I hedged my bets, and there it was. I was thinking it was Romania, but I just felt like if I went in Hungary, it would kind of keep me centrally located. So we're in some sort of park here. Let's see if we can get a language on the sign. Oh, wow. Very interesting. What kind of castle does it look like? I don't know. A castle. Or is it going to allow us? Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, holy moly. This is sort of incredible. I see some water over there. I'm not really sure where to go. I think what I'm going to do is actually go somewhere over here by Copenhagen, and it doesn't really help. So I am going to go in northern Germany, and that doesn't help. And so it's probably Scotland. Nope, it's Portugal. Wow. Everybody else went farther south than me, and so there you go. That's unfortunate. That's how it's gonna end. Somehow, miraculously, our average position does go down, which is a good thing. A few pretty insane guesses in there, and then some pretty mediocre guesses. I'm thinking about the one where I went. Oh, where did I go? Indonesia instead of Venezuela. I mean, that's not going to help out the cause any, is it? But I had fun doing it. This playlist is growing on me, just or game format is growing on me, just like the country battle royale. So I may try to integrate the two of them. I'm not really sure. We'll see what happens. But hope you all enjoyed the episode and have a wonderful day. Take care.